YouTube founding community, Molly Tuttle fans, random people on the internet. My name is Giggens, and we're here today to chat about Molly Tuttle's fifth album, So Long, Little Miss Sunshine. Recorded in the fall of 2024 with producer Jay Joyce, this was done in Nashville, and it's Molly's fifth studio album, and her first one that kind of sees her going to a different direction. She's had a humongous career over the last few years in the bluegrass scene, putting out a couple of highly acclaimed records, even winning a Grammy. But with this record, she's definitely leaning more into the pop world, and she is so confidently comfortable in this position. She's such a skilled guitar player. She's easily one of the best guitar players going these days. She's so freaking talented. And hearing what she can do, in bluegrass is amazing, because a lot of bluegrass is like fast picking and like hammering and stuff. But when you incorporate those elements into a pop song, you transform pop songs and you transform them into something that is kind of new and kind of different. And I really love what she did with this record. There's definitely elements of bluegrass and country, of course, because that's a huge part of her musical DNA. So it's hard to just shake that off completely. But when she does sort of go headfirst into pop stuff, none of it feels foreign. It doesn't feel alien. It doesn't feel like forced. It all feels very natural. This record, more than anything else I've heard from her discography, I think just shows her versatility as a songwriter and where she wants to go and who she wants to be. And one of the things I discovered researching this record was that a lot of these songs have been kind of brewing in the background for years, but she just wasn't ready to put them out to whatever project she had at the time. She was saving things for what became this album. And she's also gone on to say that with the album cover where she's wearing her different wigs, that each wig sort of represents a feeling or a vibe or a song in particular, which I think is great because you see all these different pictures of her on the cover, see these different versions of her, and it really speaks well to the songs themselves because you get different songs throughout this album. This album was a roller coaster. It's not a one-thought vibe the entire way through, and it's so fun, it's so exciting, it's so heartfelt. I find myself coming back to it over and over and over again. I really, really dig it. Everything Burns starts off this record, and the insane soloing on this song is just something else too. It's just effortlessly cool striding. She's seriously one of the best guitar players ever right now. And the feeling I get when I hear that solo, it sounds like Dancing Flames. So for the song we call Everything Burns, and having it sound like fire is a pretty cool trick. Lyrically, I'm sure there's deeper meanings here in terms of what the story could be surface level on the nose about an arsonist setting things on fire, doing it out of spite or out of hate and watching the world burn. Or it could be about a person in particular and a situation that they're in and how the person could be so toxic that what they do is start fires, badness between people. And then like taking a step back and watching it all go to hell. The Highway Knows, I adore this song. I love the spring-like feel, the blooming sort of acoustic guitar. It just sounds like flowers blooming, it's like if they filmed a bunch of flowers and then sped them up to like 2 seconds, you watch flowers bloom. Like that's what a guitar sounds like. It's such a happy guitar. And I love the little vocal breaks where the shotgun. It's cool. Super comforting chorus. It just feels like a warm hug. It's a ride or die situation of a song. Going on these adventures, being with your special someone, knowing you have that security there, and you're stoked to have that optimism, and you finally found like that peace of mind. It's a beautiful song, and the solo near the end just takes it somewhere else completely. I really love Golden State of Mind is probably one of the most beautiful songs I've heard this year, let alone on this record. The shuffly snare, the gentle banjo, the gentle acoustic, the tinkling on the piano, all of this makes like this perfect little foundation for Molly's voice to just lilt over with this beautiful amount of reverb that sounds like it's coming from like this dream world atmosphere. It's inward, it's outward, it's finding peace, it's discovering confidence, but it's about staying humble all at the same time, like appreciating what's going on. The song literally glows. Rosalie comes up next, and this is definitely the most bluegrassy song on the record for sure. This could have been on her other albums over the last couple of years, but that menacing organ intro, like that's so unexpected, but it leads to a very fiery track. Molly absolutely has this imaginative storytelling element to her voice, and I really love her dynamic vocal on this track because she goes anywhere from a whisper to letting it rip to really like nail down the points that she's making with the lyrics. And you believe every word that she says, and you hang on waiting for the next word to come out. And this story is just, it becomes more and more compelling as the song goes on. An amazing storyteller. Probably the most unexpected cover on this record, a cover of Charlie XCX's I Love It. When this came out for the first time, I was enjoying it. I was like, oh, kind of a somber kind of tune. Like, what's this gonna be? And I started hearing these words, and I was like, I think I know this song. And they got to the, crash my car into the bridge, I don't care. And I was like, what? It is just like a complete departure from the original track, but that's why I like it so much. These lyrics actually work really well with the song presented like this. That's Gonna Leave a Mark is easily one of the best songs on the album, and easily one of the most poppy ones too. It was the debut single from the record. It's country flavored, but it's very pop oriented. Amazing hooks on the chorus of this one, especially the pre-chorus with that sort of fast delivery vocal. The chorus lives in my head rent free. It's one of the coolest choruses I've heard in a long time. The use of empty space on this track is so expertly done. Don't try to fix it when you break my heart, and a little bit of emptiness, and it goes back to that is such an amazing piece of music right there. And it's a song lyrically about being with somebody you shouldn't be with, and that what they do to you it's going to hurt you. It's going to leave some sort of imprint on you. That's going to leave a mark. Like, you shouldn't be here. It's going to leave a mark. You're going to remember it afterwards. But a album highlight. Easy comes up next. And I really love the beautiful choruses on this one too. It's a real gentle song that takes its time, but that whole 1, 2, 3 easy refrain is so expertly locked in. This song itself is so gentle, but then you got a little bouncy refrain like that still sounds kind of sad. It's a song about someone making it very easy for this person to leave a situation because of how maybe things have just run stale or things have gotten bad. But that 1, 2, 3 refrain, so good. Summer of Love comes up next, and that's definitely a song about how, change is more than just about singing songs, and it sounds like it's written from the point of view of two old hippies looking back on the 60s, remembering when things were like, you had that revolution spirit, you had that we can make things better, we can change the world, and then you realize, maybe it was more than just singing songs, and, we could have done something else. Old Wig is one of the most rockin' songs on the album. It's like the breakup anthem of the 2020s. And there's that great line about a new wig to get you out of my hair. What a perfect line. Again, great soloing. The chorus is super infectious. And I love how she gets to the point in the song that she acknowledges that she's made so many metaphors. I love that. Oasis is one of my favorites on the record too. It's just a cheery riff. It's peaceful. It's finding that true comfort that, after searching forever to find, you finally are celebrating love and experiencing something fulfilling and meaningful. Beautiful track. No Regrets kind of lyrically sums up going through so much crap in your life and so much heartbreak and hardships, and then finally meeting that something special and knowing that this is meant to be. No regrets. Story of My So-Called Life ends the record, and a very autobiographical song, I'm assuming. Just all the stuff that you go through in life, or in this particular case, all the stuff Molly's gone through in her life, and the wisdom that comes with experience and looking back at being like, yeah, things were tough, but this is who I am. This is what makes me me. It's a really vulnerable song, really honest and open track, and worthy of being a closer to the record. I've known about Molly Tuttle for a handful of years now, and I've kind of dabbled my toes into what she was doing musically, and then of course when Ringo's album came out, hey, peace and love, she's on the Look Up record, and she wrote the song Look Up with him, and I love that track. And then when That's Gonna Leave a Mark was, starting to come out as a single, I saw it on social media, I was like, this is different. That chorus instantly got my attention, instantly just rung me in, and I was a complete fan after that. So when the record finally came out, I've been devouring it, I've been listening to it all the time. I love her voice, her guitar playing, like I said a million times, is just unmatched. Nobody plays guitar like Molly Tuttle. She's absolutely punctual and fluid and so articulate with the way she lands her phrases. It's an unbelievable skill. I hear tracks like that and I'm like, I will never be able to play the guitar like that. I will never touch there's not a chance in hell I can play like that. But it's exciting to hear it, and I love her enthusiasm. I love her storytelling. I love how she's open and honest on this record, but she's also extremely adventurous, trying new things and seeing where it goes, and the results are absolutely positive. So who knows what you'll do next? Maybe another bluegrass record, or maybe another record in this sort of pop EDM field, or pop adjacent, whatever you want to call it, bluegrass pop, or bluegrass core. I have no idea what you want to call it. All I know is I'm really, really enjoying this record a lot. Definitely an 8 for me, 8 out of 10. It's just a wonderful listen. Her vocals are fantastic. I love her storytelling. And yeah, curious to see what you guys think about this record as well. So my name is Giggens. Thank you so much for watching. Molly Tuttle, if you watched this video, thank you for such a great album. And I hope you enjoy my little video here. I hope everybody watching enjoy my little video here. Share it around with your friends. But until next time, take care of yourselves. See you in the comments. And thanks for watching. See ya.